Ah, so this is where you went off to. How long have you been out here on your own? Well, at least you're okay. Not that there's much curse activity around here, but you never really know. Being alone can be risky. But I'm not alone. I found you. Oh, you met before that. It's all right. Yuji knows I left to scout the area. Well, because I told him. I wasn't planning on finding you, but now that I have, I don't see reason to put us both at risk by going off on our own again. No, I wouldn't say that I feel responsible. I do have a deep respect for you, though. That is what I mean. You're so easy to be around, and you seem to always have an idea of what the right path is. That's because you are strong. Strength comes in many forms. They're not always shown in the heat of battle. I can't speak for others, but I see that as admirable. Besides, we're stronger when we stick together, right? It's best that I stay right here. You didn't come out here to fight off any remaining curses. If you did, then you would be doing a poor job, since none are around. I'm not sure if what you told me or the others was a lie, but I have made my own share of mistakes in the past, too. They aren't regrets, as I learned from making them. I try not to make the same mistake twice. Even so, some of those choices haunt me. If I'd made different ones, would my younger brother still be here today? But then I think about how Yuji could have learned from them too. As their foolish big brother, it's my place to pass things along since they no longer can. I owe them that much. My curse technique has always been powerful. But that only goes so far. After all, if it was, then maybe I do have more regrets than I thought. Is this also a part of what it means to live as a human? What I mean is, you don't need to lie. If you came here to fight off curses and are too embarrassed to say you couldn't find any, then that's okay. I won't tell anyone. So that's not what happened? Then what actually brought you here? You were trying to be alone? No, that does add up, even if it's a foolish thing to do. As I said, it's risky to wander about alone right now. You may see it as hypocritical, and you may be right, but risking my life for my brothers always came naturally. If they were safe, then that was enough for me. Except, recently, I've been saddled with the thought of leaving others behind. I'm also beginning to realize that I don't want to lose more people, and not just family. The closer I get to you, the more I worry. At times, I find myself thinking that I would miss you if anything were to happen. And it fills me with a sense of loneliness. It is a lot like how I felt when I lost my brothers. I wonder if you might feel the same if things were reversed. You would? That makes me happy, and a little bit sad. Why? Well, I don't want you to be lonely. After Eiso and Kechisu were gone, I was all alone. Or so I thought. The only thing on my mind was revenge on the one who took them away. In the end, I nearly killed the last of my brothers. If I hadn't stopped, then I really would have been left alone in this world. I wouldn't have gotten to know Yuji. My sole purpose is to be a good big brother, to guide him. Or, it used to be my sole purpose. I'm not sure anymore. There's more now. What I mean to say is, I don't want to do anything to endanger those I care about. No one can account for everything, and yet I must try. Because I am going to try and live as a human. I want those who are important to me to enjoy their lives too. Does that make sense? Probably not. I'm still learning after all. Why am I saying all of this now? I wonder. The truth is, I'm not so sure. I find it easier to speak when there are less people around. When it's you or my little brother, the words come easier. I think it's because you've become an important part of my life too. Only recently have I started to understand what it means to share bonds with those who aren't related by blood. Family used to be all that mattered. My family. This is true, very much so. I want to see Yuji grow and become strong. As his big brother, that's why I'm here in the first place. That comes first. It used to be my one reason for helping at all. Now I'm questioning if anything I've done so far has been enough. Did I manage to help? Even a little? Not only Yuji, but others? Huh. I know he would say, yes, he's kind in that way, even if it isn't true. You think so too? Thank you for saying that. This is the most I've spoken in. I don't remember. It's exhausting. Should we start on our way back? I'd rather not return alone, and I'm less keen on letting you stay out here without any company. Even if it's safe now, that can change. There are better places to have conversations. What do you mean, go out sometime? We're already outside. You mean go somewhere together? Alone? Then, yes. I would like that. Maybe once all this fighting is over, and I know Yuji will be all right. If that sounds okay to you. True. You did bring it up in the first place. Only makes sense that you'd agree. Make sure not to fall too far behind. Hello again. A couple more things before you go, if I may. Subscribing to the channel helps out a bunch. And it's the best way to be in the know whenever a new upload comes out. If you're a bit spacey, like me, this function is quite useful. You should also consider acquiring a custom audio from us. This can be done by going to anigomi.com/commissions. For the adult listeners, there is also a patreon.com/anigomi, where you can find audios on the more indulgent side. That's all I have. I'll be sure to tell Yuji hello for you. Till next time.